Hello, I'm Natasha Stott Despoja, Australia's Ambassador for Women and Girls and Chair of Our Watch, the Foundation to Prevent Violence Against Women and Their Children. On November 25, we mark the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women and the beginning of 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. It's more than 15 years since the UN first proclaimed this day, but it's never been more necessary to renew our commitment to end violence against women and address its devastating impacts. No country, no culture, no age group is untouched by this massive human rights violation. In Australia, since the start of this year, nearly 2 women on average each week have been killed by a partner or former partner. 1 in 3 women worldwide, in rich and poor countries alike, will experience physical or sexual violence in her lifetime, undermining her well-being, her rights, and her progress in all aspects of life. In Syria, Iraq and other conflict zones, extremist groups and others are committing the most horrifying, widespread and systematic acts of sexual violence against women and girls. Millions of girls and women are trafficked into modern-day slavery. Child marriage affects around 14 million girls every year, with 1 in 3 girls in the developing world married by age 18 and 1 in 9 by age 15. This robs them both of their childhood and a future in which they can unlock their full potential. And the spectrum of violence against women is as perturbing and damaging online as it is offline. So it's impossible to look at this pervasive abuse of human rights without feeling outrage. Yet there are solutions. Traditionally, we've seen responses to gender-based violence in terms of protecting women and, of course, holding perpetrators to account. But the real solutions lie in empowering women and in primary prevention. While we mark the 25th of November, appalled by the abuse of women and girls beside whom we stand, we also applaud the global momentum that's building to end this violence. We see this momentum evidenced in substantive ways, such as the adoption of the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. Goal 5 speaks to us compellingly on all facets of gender equality, and it makes the elimination of violence against women and girls a key target. Nationally too, many countries are giving new impetus to these efforts. In Australia, we've just launched a world-first national framework on primary prevention. And I commend the government's recent announcement of a new women's safety package to stop violence and to support survivors. We see the momentum evidenced in symbolic ways too, with the lighting of public buildings in orange, for example. It's a colour that reminds us of both the fire of action to end gender-based violence and the bright future that awaits us all when this global pandemic is finally eradicated.